media outlets in a headlock, and it's like, if you want to keep giving him the attention, then what I'm saying. At this point, I want him to, what I'm saying. I mean, pretty much. I think he was already blacklisted, pretty much from interviews, radio stations, and all that. But the shade room, this platform, that platform, is like really giving him the attention he's to survive pretty much. And it's like,
he is definitely messy, and that's why he has a lot of attention on him. You know what I'm saying? And people love drama. They like to. He is gonna go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? And he has been doing that or whatever. So, I mean, big ups to him. I just hope he stays safe and stop picking with certain people, because I feel like now that you got that platform, like, you can twist it and actually do, like, I don't know what he's doing positive wise, but I just always hear negative things about him. You know what I'm saying? And I want to hope that that's not all of him, because I know he got a daughter, right?
Yeah.
So I know he got a whole different side of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the side that I want to see. I'm tired of always talking about the negative things that he's doing, but then again, that's his platform. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of younger audience.
Honestly, I don't know what type of I don't know. I mean, especially since he got out, I don't know what type of audience he's. I don't know.
I don't know what lane he's in.
I don't.
Right now, I just think he want to be heard, and that whole situation with Meek Mills, he's like. He can't. I don't know. Man.
I didn't know 6ix9ine put the because I didn't even hear his. I think his last song was Zaza, and I think apparently he put the little altercation in the music video.
No.
And it's like, I was like, okay, now he really.
Yeah.
He
poking people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, like, we already know based on past, people have gotten killed for smaller things. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that he does not end up that same way, because I do believe he's a talented guy and he can do a lot of good things. He just need a new publicist, basically.
I thought that side of his business was over, because I know with the Treyway, I thought when he got out, everything was good. I thought he was trending in the right direction. His business was kind of more appropriate and all of that. But
no, he going right back there, because I guess his following probably fell off. That attention fell off a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like I said earlier, I don't know what his audience is. I don't know. I mean, his audience, before was like, the gang, gang bang and all that. Yeah. But after that, it's like, he snitched, and it's like, what part, what
is it now?
It's like,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's hard with 6ix9ine. It's hard to, I mean, but like I said, if if the media is gonna give him this attention, I just want him to win. It's no, I'm saying it can't be divided. It can't be blacklist from the radio and everything else but shade room.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. You always gonna have that, you know what I'm saying, some people for you and against you. You know what I mean? So he just going for the people that are for him. And the people that are for him, a lot of them, they like to be entertained. If you look at TV nowadays, all of it is reality shows. They messy. People throwing drinks, they getting in fights, calling each other out each other's name. So that's what a lot of people gravitate towards that. And I don't know if that's out of boredom or what, but sometimes it can be real sad. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to have more substance, behind who they are, but I can't make nobody do nothing.
And then the artists like Meek Mill, because his career, of course, Meek Mills, he's had a great career over the years. His places are, his spot is already solidified and everything, all that good stuff. So, with the artists like Meek Mill, because when he beats with Drake, that kind of put his, that was not good for his career.
Yeah.
That was not good for his career. So, and then it's like after Drake, you got with Nicki Minaj, and then that part of his career seemed like, he was more of a relationship, type of, that type of artist. And then, I think 2016, around that time, he didn't really get, it seemed like he didn't really get no traction. And then all the way up to now, it seems like he's one of those rappers that me they say he's trying to stay relevant, but I don't think that because I think his recent Meek Mill, well, his recent little I don't even know what to call it, but he said something about Kobe Bryant in a verse. I think it's unreleased song. I think it's an unreleased song with Lil Baby. I'm not sure, but it's a snippet of it going on the internet and all that stuff. I'm not sure if it's released yet due to the verse and then Kobe Bryant's wife actually addressed Meek Mill about that. I want to say dealing with I want to say it's hard for artists to try to be creative, with the things they say. For me, I didn't have a problem with it. I just thought it was too early. Kobe died just last year, and his death was just it was heavily impacted on basketball fans, amongst everybody, the whole country, the whole world, pretty much. He's from, I think, he was born in Italy, so he has love over there. It's I just feel like he could have. Stuff like that, it's just too soon.
Yeah, subjects like that, topics like that, I don't really like to touch on them too much, but like, if that were me, I wouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? But I understand, again, you gotta think about it like the day and age that we're in. People look for like trending topics. They look for like the shock value. You know what I'm saying? And whether it's good or bad, you know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna catch the media's attention, because all you need is the media to take a look at you. You know what I'm saying? And then if they pick something, they'll run with it. It could be something that you weren't even planning on. You know what I'm saying? But if the media puts a spotlight on it, everybody else would flock to it and they'll start to watch. So I don't know why he chose that. I mean, I don't even know what the lyrics were, but I just felt like it is too early for that.
Yeah, it's extremely like I said, Kobe Bryant, that's just something.
Yeah.
It was just last year.
It's still deep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For me, I was a Lakers fan. I was a big Kobe fan. So I actually cried the day he died. So that hit kind of hard. So it's like
me. I used to play basketball, but I didn't really have a team, but I always loved Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe was just number one to me, him and LeBron James, So when he passed, it was a complete shock. Like the world stood still for a second. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was just the way it was unexpected, and the way it was just terrible.
It really was.
But I want to say, since Meek Mill, I feel like people like to hate in this amongst. I'm sorry about that. I was trying to Meek Mill. I would say like people hate who they want to hate.
Yeah.
Amongst hip hop, 6ix9ine, he's definitely getting it. Like I said, your reason to hate him is whatever your reason was, but I feel like people fake hate 6ix9ine a little bit too much due to snitching. I feel like the hate was. I remember a lot of people hated Russ. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with Russ getting a lot of hate.
Russ.
The light skinned dude. I'm not. You don't know Russ?
No.
But I'm pretty sure you heard his song. But I'm pretty sure you heard a Russ song. I'm pretty sure, but I'm pretty sure if you see him, you'll probably know. But I remember people hated him for about 2-3. I think he went. I know Tiger got a little bit of hate.
Yeah,
Tiger was hated during the time. Russ was hated during the time. 6ix9ine, and then it seems like Meek Mill is catching some of that hate. So it's like, what is it? Is it hip hop or is it the artist that's the main reason for the hate? Because
I think it's the media.
Yeah,
I really think they just pick and choose and they will twist it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the next hot topic is, the next popping story or whatever, that's what they're gonna lean towards. You know what I'm saying? Again, whether good or bad. And I think that's the hard thing about it, because if they pick something that you don't want them to run with, ain't nothing you can do, because once it starts spiraling, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You got to try to contain it as much as possible, and by then, you can't. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I really think it's the media. I don't even think sometimes it's the artist,
but I feel like the artist, it has little to do, because I'm pretty sure if an artist was to, F up, it's like, Okay, that's fair enough. But I feel like the media, cause people turn into memes, and it's like
Yeah, you don't want to be no meme.
It's like once you're a meme, it's like that's. I don't think I've seen a good meme about somebody. So it's like once you're a meme, you getting joked
That's
on.
it.
It's all of that. So and I'm definitely seeing, and I'm definitely getting that from Meek Mill. Like I said, Drake, Nicki Minaj, kind of. People say Nicki Minaj carried him during that little relationship or something like that, but I don't really know.
I don't know either.
I don't know
I mean, it kind of looked like that.
Yeah,
but,
it seemed yes.
It kind of looked like that he was riding on her coattails for a little bit, but
and then on top of this, Nicki Minaj, so that's like
yeah. And I think that's another thing that he was trying to separate himself from.
What,
and no, I'm saying like what I just said, him riding on her coattails. So he was trying to make a lane for himself and make his name more in the spotlight. But again, it's hard to do, it's hard to do that when you with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And then another artist I want to talk about. Let's talk about well, not even art. Let's talk about artists. Like you said, like I said with Meek Mill, because it's hard. The way these artists try to handle themselves dealing with the media. I don't know if their publicists have a hand in it, but let's talk about Kodak Black and Lil Wayne. I know probably even Lil Pump a little bit, but I'm not worried about him. But when artists try to I don't know, make a splash. I don't know, make a splash in the media, like we seen during elections time. Lil Wayne was I guess Lil Wayne was sponsored. I don't know if he was supporting or sponsored Donald Trump, but it come to find out, I guess he tried to get pardoned or something like that. But I want to talk about how Lil Wayne, I guess prior before getting pardoned, I guess he caught a gun charge or something like that, and then Kodak Black was locked up for about 2 years maybe before he got pardoned. So it's like when artists when artists are in a spot like that, is it like a sellout type of deal when because everybody hated Trump, and I think everybody hated Trump for like the wrong reasons. I feel like the politicians, we all know they kind of slimy, stuff like that. But Trump, I didn't see a problem with Trump. Trump pretty much kept it real. I guess for the most part, he said what had to be said, but pretty much out loud, which I guess he didn't want.
It was also some of the things that he didn't say, because it's not that I didn't like Trump. I think he is a businessman first of all.
Yeah, first of all.
So he's about the green dollar, So I do like that about him. But I didn't like the fact that he was outspoken, and I felt like he's a celebrity. So, they do a lot of things for the media. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, we supposed to be focused on what needs to be focused on, not you bickering with some lady, you know what I'm saying, or some man. And that's not what you're supposed to be doing, sir. And then when someone is like blatantly wrong, you know what I'm saying, I wanted him to address those things. But then again, I understand why he did not, because he is a businessman. He wasn't thinking about all of the racism and stuff like that. He just he don't care. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, okay, I'm thinking about this and this money wise. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do to, get the economy back on track and whatever. But I think a lot of it got sidelined because of his messiness with the media. You know what I'm saying? With all of the twittering and all of that. Come on, that's crazy. So, but yeah, I think he could have done better. He could have done better.
I'm not even really too big into politics and all that, but I just honestly, it feel like 4 years went by super fast. It seemed like people picked every reason to hate for those 4 years. I'm pretty sure what I'm saying. Even people even go. I know a lot of people hated Obama. It's like I mean, what you saying? What the politics? I'm gonna speak on Obama and President Trump. People like to pick and choose what they hate about artists, presidents, this person. It's like going all the way down. I don't even know since all of us were born, you know, the country was given to the next man in some type of messed up condition, and it's like,
Yeah.
you can't fix.
Yeah, because they keep changing it.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps changing it each time
And then-
instead of us all coming together and trying to figure out, okay, guys, these are. But that's human nature. Everybody wants to be the boss. Everybody want to be in charge. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to do that. We're gonna keep repeating the same thing over and over again until everybody come together. But hey, one day.
Okay. And right before we get head into the commercial break, let's talk about Black History Month. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, you know, honestly, I was never the person that have like a favorite month. You know, I was never one of these type of people that, you know, this my favorite. People have a favorite something that's so odd, but you know, I'm starting to my favorite month is starting to become February due to Black History Month. For the simple fact that, you know, of course we all know black, you know, black folks, you know, African Americans, you know, descendants in Africa and all that stuff. It's nice. It's nice. It's actually nice to actually find out about stuff that isn't taught about in school.
Yeah.
That is so that you know, this person discovered this,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, you know, it's. I want to say it is due to not being taught this in school, and it's like, you know what I'm saying.
But yeah, even though it's not taught in school, I really think it's the parents' responsibility
And
to,
then,
you know, yeah.
I feel like, you know, like you said, it is, especially if you're a black, if you're not from this country, you know,
Yeah.
America, if you're
Yeah.
not, if you're Spanish, you know what I'm saying,
A person of color, basically.
yes, yes, it is your responsibility to teach.
Yeah.
Your responsibility is to teach what they don't teach, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, if you know, I feel like if it wasn't for slavery, you know what I'm saying, then it has to be, you know what I'm saying, we can't forget about, you know, I mean, slavery seems like it's been swept underneath the rug a little bit, and I do not like that. It seems like that's been swept under the rug. But I want to say, you know, the civil rights movement, you know what I'm saying, that's something that, you know what I'm saying, that's taught, you know, that's something that is,
But they briefly go over it
okay,
quickly. You know what I'm saying? And it's only for really a month. You know what I'm saying? It should be, history is history. Why do we only talk about it during the month of February? You know what I'm saying? So that's my concern. But again, go ahead.
I just feel like they can do a little bit more with, you know, the month, you know, Black History Month,
Yeah.
you know, just Black history overall. You know, we can't skim over black folks in America without, you know, without some type of acknowledgement, without February. You know,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not even sure, because I know me personally. I like my favorite app is Twitter, and with Twitter, you know, it's more. You know what I'm saying, you get more information with you know, I found out so many things about this, you know, that person, what this person did, what that person did, and how it contributed in American life today. So
Yeah.
it's like they don't teach that in school.
They don't.
And and on top of that, I feel like it's died. I don't know what happened to the energy. I don't know what happened to the energy, but I feel like I haven't had, like, you know, not a fun fact, but, you know, a cold hard fact about Black history, you know, it's just hard to come about that, you know, and I feel like, you know, it's died down since, you know, the later in the month. You know, it's like, you know, and then on top of that, I was never really I never really cared that it was the shortest month, but, you know, it's just a month of acknowledgement, and that's what's so it doesn't matter the amount of days on the month. And
I just think with Black history, like, okay, it is Black History Month, but we, United States citizens, we know what it is now. You know what I'm saying? Slavery was here for 400 years, but we don't really, that doesn't translate into our public school systems. You know what I'm saying? So for me, for an example, I went ahead and took my kids out of public school and homeschooled them so that I can be in more control of what they're learning. Like, hold on, even though it says Christopher Columbus founded America.
And I
That's
think-
not true.
and I
You know
think-
what I'm saying?
and I
But
think
they
they
still
need to-
saying it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
And I think they need to stop that. 'Cause
But
that's
they're gonna
just-
keep doing it because they don't wanna, it's like, they don't wanna acknowledge the fact about slavery. You know what I'm saying? It happened, we know it happened. You know what I'm saying? Let's acknowledge it so we can all heal as a country and move forward. But that's hard to do when we're so divided, you know what I mean? So, it's a shame.
And I will say one thing. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad if this little one has to learn about Christopher Columbus. And I feel like if we had it's 2021 now,
Mhm.
and I feel like if it's gonna be what 2035. I feel like if they still teaching the same, it's like at
Because
that point.
they don't want change. And when they were saying make America great again, when was it ever great? when was it ever great? It's not great now. You know what I'm saying? So that whole saying, I don't understand that. I need somebody that says that to explain that to me. But they don't really say it. Their reasoning behind it, they just say it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said I sit my kids down, I talk to them about what the media is showing and what's real, you know what I'm saying, versus reality, and how to conduct yourself, and you know what I mean, and what it is. I'm still going to teach them what the school system has them to learn because they're getting graded on that. You know what I'm saying? But it's also my job to know where I come from, who I am, so that I can instill that into my kids as well. So, I mean, it's a tough job.
And then a quick question before we head into the commercial break. Have you ever or have you tried one of these background little I guess
The green screen?
I mean I don't think it's called that, like a background ethnicity type of test or something like that.
Yeah, like the ancestry thing.
Ancestry.
Yeah.
Have you did one of those?
I have not, but my sister just recently did it for my family. So she found out a lot of things about our family. It was just crazy. I didn't know any of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm number 8 of 10. So like I know who my cousins is, but some of them I don't even know their names. You know what I'm saying? But I know we can. You know what I mean? So it's just that knowing who you are and where you come from, it's just so exciting to see that. You know what I'm saying? And then you're able to reach out to your loved ones a little bit more, and just learn more things. So my sister has done that. I haven't done it personally, but she has.
I want to try one of those, but I think it's so many different ones. I don't know if you want. I don't know because the one you can get in CVS. I don't know if that's the one you want, but I do know the ancestry. What do they send you a test in? Or
no, I don't know how. I think she did the one where you put in like you put in your information. Your parents' information.
Oh, really? You gotta do it, and you see. Nah,
Yeah.
I'd rather just get the swab. I'd rather get the swab.
So yeah, she learned a lot though, and she came back and reported everything to us. So, yeah.
That being said, we better take a quick commercial break. Go to the dial with 94.7. All right.